Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and having a great day and enjoying this horrific, damp, wet summer because it's horrible outside and I hate it. Anyway, more positively, I have an amazing crystal to introduce you to today, and that is the wonderful selenite, as we can see from here. We're going to look at its amazing properties, its origins, and the way that it can enhance your spiritual healing and any other healing practices you may have. But before we begin, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn any notifications on so you won't miss any more of my crystal videos. So first off, as usual, we're going to start with its form. So selenite and desert rose crystals are both part of the gypsum family. So this mineral is created way below the Earth's surface. It is basically forms where water evaporates and the mud around hot springs. So this develops as needles or fibers that basically radiate out from a central point, like a star, which is why selenite is commonly found in wand shapes, as we can see here. These are all wand shapes. So it's quite common and is mined around the world in places like Mexico, Morocco and America. And you can see selenite in these huge raw forms in these massive gypsum caves, and they're really incredible to see. So its typical form is pure white, as we can see here from my examples, but it also comes in kind of yellows, browns, oranges and quite transparent shades, but it can come in blues and greens, but these are very rare. So selenite takes its name from the Greek goddess Selene, of course. She is the Greek goddess of the moon. And once you get a hold of one of these crystals, it is so easy to see why it was named after Selene. It gives off such an ethereal glow. It's kind of like, it almost looks like shiny satin, the crystal itself. It's really beautiful. So selenite is associated with female energy and the feminine. So it's great to use during the full moon, again associating it with its namesake or with the menstrual cycle as well. So unusual fact, selenite was actually found to be on Mars in 2004, so hinting that there may actually have been water on the planet once. Just saying, pretty cool. So selenite is a powerful cleansing crystal. It's great for removing any negative energies from your space or your general being. This bright white light that it emanates helps us to envision kind of negative energies just melting away from you. It's a really lovely and powerful crystal. Because of its soft feminine energy, selenite is the perfect crystal to meditate with. It's really good for helping you if you have any anxieties or worries, and it's great for stress as well. It works to kind of remove them from like your mind and your space, and it just helps you kind of feel calmer and clearer as well. It gives you clarity. So if you're really stressed at work, one of my favorites is to have it on your desk. That is one of my favorite tips for crystals. Have it around in your house where spaces you spend a lot of time in. On your bedside table would be a great place to put some selenite. So after you've cleansed and charged it, a great way to work with it is to just hold it in your hands by your heart, or perhaps place it on your crown chakra and envision its bright white light kind of filling your body and cleansing your energy field with its pure light. It works to drive away all of the kind of lower vibrational energy. So this is a really great way to open yourself up to wider dimensions, and you can also use it to connect with your higher self or your spirit guide, whichever is your preference, your beliefs. So yeah, it's a great way to use it via meditation. Because of its cleansing properties, it's also a really powerful crystal to work with on like a day-to-day basis. As we go through the normal drudgery of life, we pick up energies that aren't ours, and sometimes this can be quite detrimental to our own personal vibration, and it can lower it, which is why selenite is great to work with, because it clears away this kind of darker, lower vibrational energy. Remember that the higher your vibration or your energy, whichever term you prefer, the more likely you are to attract positivity into your life. So it's really important to keep up this kind of positive energy. You could also keep a small piece of selenite in your pocket throughout the day, so you can always feel its gentle presence around you. One way that I like to use selenite is to keep a piece of it in every single room in my house. This basically works to create a cleansing crystal grid, which works to constantly kind of refresh my house and get rid of any negative energy. I also put some of it by, the front doors or back doors to make sure that any negative energy doesn't enter our home. So selenite is associated with your crown chakra, the one just at the top of your head. So this is a great place to put the crystal to make the most of its energy. So your crown chakra is the chakra that links you with your higher self, or higher beings and the wider universe. So if your crown chakra is balanced and healthy, you welcome feelings of inner peace and serenity when you work with selenite. If you'd like to learn more about how crystals and chakras kind of work together, then let me know in the comments below, and I can do like a whole dedicated video on that, by the way. So yeah, let me know. So now we're gonna look at how to cleanse it. Selenite is a really delicate crystal, and please do not put this crystal in water, please, 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 because it is so fibrous. The water can basically make the crystal disintegrate, so it's best just to avoid it in general. It's way safer to cleanse your selenite in her namesake, the moon, or perhaps in the sunlight as well. But again, I wouldn't leave it in the sunlight for too long because it is quite a delicate crystal. You can also try sage or incense and just pass the crystal through the smoke to help purify it. Some people also like to bury their crystal in the earth to cleanse it from unwanted energies. Personally, I wouldn't do that because of as you can see, the kind of fibrous, kind of stepped nature of this crystal. I don't know how easily you'd be able to get it clean afterwards, especially if you can't wash it. And if it's in damp soil, that really wouldn't be a happy ending. So maybe avoid the earth one. In fact, some people would argue that it doesn't need to be cleansed at all, that people use selenite to cleanse other crystals, in fact. So for example, you can get selenite charging plates, which are basically kind of like flat discs of selenite. And what you can do is literally just put your tumblestones or other crystals on top of your selenite charging plates, and it will just help cleanse those crystals as well. So it is like a really, really useful crystal to have around. I would definitely say have it in your starter kit. Well, that is everything that I know on selenite. Thank you all so much for listening to this video. If you have any questions or any suggestions, then pop them down in the comments below. If there's any experiences you've had with selenite, I'd love to hear about it. So again, please do let me know down below. Please like and subscribe. Every teeny weeny subscription means so much to me right now. I would really, really appreciate it and love it if you guys would stick around. So I will catch you very, very soon with another crystal video, and thank you very much for watching. Stay happy and blessed be.